Hey guys, I was halfway into this live about eating cleaner and all this great stuff. I was so excited because I was almost done and getting the point across and blah, blah, blah. And it died. Oh my God. But you know what? I will not be defeated. I hope you guys join back in, but let me just catch you guys back up. Oh my gosh. We're talking about eating clean, and I'm going to share with you a very simple step that you can take to start the process of eating clean, and then talk about and really discuss whether it's, whether it's really more expensive or not. So, the first video that I started, was, I had my music going and stuff, whatever, but you know what? We're going to skip all that. We're going to get right down to the meat of it. So if you know of anyone who this video would serve, as far as eating healthy, and just a way to kind of simplify the process of eating healthier without it being overwhelming, let me know. So I'm going to wait to see if people jump back in, the same people who were in the chat earlier. Hopefully you guys can join me again. But yeah, that was so annoying. The video just stopped. So anyway, I'm on my phone now rather than my computer. I was having some type of connection. But often when I talk to clients about eating healthy, the first thing that they say, especially down south, it's so expensive. I was talking to my niece last week, and I was telling her about the cleanse that I do. It's a whole foods cleanse that I have tons of clients on. And she said, is it expensive? Is the food expensive? I feel like I can buy more food if I eat, processed food, cheaper food, but the cost is in your health. So, and then I had another client that started the cleanse last week, and she said the same thing. So I just want to bust that myth that eating clean is much more expensive. Okay, break that down to you. Hey, Chanel, how are you, girl? And I want to bust that myth and kind of tell you some personal things that have happened to me. Hey, Lorinda, thanks for watching. Hey. So anyway, let's jump right into it. So the first thing I have is an example. So I don't have my nails done right now. As y'all can see, they look awful, right? I don't really care. But when I am getting my nails done, when I was getting my nails done last year for like a good year and a half, like just getting them done, then I stopped because I wanted to play the guitar, but I never did, but whatever. So with that being said, this is the example I have for you. So when you go get your nails done, ladies, you've got gel nails, regular polish, or SNS. There's other stuff, but that's pretty much it. Hey, Josh, how you doing? And so you've got these different options, and the gel nails and the regular polish, it costs a lot less, right? But it doesn't last long. And then you got this SNS. It costs like $40, but it lasts forever. And so when I first got my nails done, hey, Diamond, how are you? The lady was saying, what do you want, SNS? Do you want gel nails? And I was like, dude, I could spend $10 on regular nails and or $40 on this. And so I went ahead, and everybody convinced me to do the SNS, and I loved it. It lasted a whole month. It didn't chip, where the regular nails, they last about 7 days. So that's kind of how I, hey, Cindy, thanks for watching. That's my example of how, you can look at quantity over quality, and you'll end up paying for it in the end, right? So I get my SNS, it lasts me 4 weeks, and I love it. So there we go. So let's put that into the realm of food and eating. So I got a couple examples for you. Boom. And I want to talk about, the first thing I want to talk about is, this is a two-part live here. The first part I want to talk about is a simple way to start eating healthy. There's so many different ways to eat healthy. There's going organic, things like that, kosher, the elimination, an elimination diet, the one that I offer here that I'll tell you guys about in just a minute. But as a health coach, I like to make this information easy and curated for you. Hey, Erica. And the first thing I want to offer to you is to, when you are buying food, the first thing you need to do is count the number of ingredients in it. Hi, Crystal. And this is what I mean. So we've got two different types of meats here, okay? Can you see it on my phone? So it's really weird. And so my son has a lot of allergies, and so I have to pack his lunch for school very often. And he can't eat peanut butter, so I can't pack him any of those. So he has to get a sandwich like a lot. And so I didn't want to continue to give him this, this meat. And no, I'm not vegan. I don't think I'll be going vegan anytime soon. I would like to, but not right now. Anyway, so that's a big transition. But this meat here, it does have no artificial flavors, no nitrates, and no added hormones, which is awesome. If you're buying meat, hey Nikki, this is definitely the way you want to look. Hey Bernicia. But the thing about it is, it has bad chemicals in it. And so I did a live about 6 months ago, and I broke down all of these horrible chemicals that are in foods and said don't eat them. But I'm not going to talk about that today because that'll take forever. But one of the things I noticed is that it had carrageenan in it, right? And so that's a really bad chemical that's in a lot of food. So when you're looking at your food and you guys are shopping, look at the back, and if you see that, run, okay? And so I said to myself, I can't keep giving CJ this meat every day with carrageenan. So how am I going to find, this is called a processed food. It's a processed meat. How am I going to find some processed meat to send, to school with my son without these chemicals in it? And I thought maybe kosher. Anyway, so I ran across this one the other day, and I was really happy because of this. Now, I told you guys earlier, I was like, when you want to eat healthy, what you want to do is count the number of ingredients in foods, okay? So this right here, I counted it earlier. It has 19 ingredients in it. 19. This one only has 7 ingredients. This is already halfway healthier because it doesn't have all these added chemicals in it. It's very close. It's less processed than this one. So the difference is the price. So we already got a better quality with this one, but I get less meat. I get 8 ounces here and I get 16 ounces here. So obviously you're going to think, oh, my pockets. Okay, so this is going to be, I get less meat, so I want to pay less. But no, I'm going to pay more for this. This one costs $5.99, but I get 8 ounces. This one costs $6.99. Okay, yeah. So this one costs a lot less, but I get a lot less meat. This one costs about $1 more, and I get much more meat. So I have to ask myself, do I want to get 4 ounces more and give my child something that is unhealthy, or do I want to pay $1 or $2? Or basically I'm going to pay a little bit less, or do I want to get less meat, right? But give my child something healthy. And those are the types of choices that you have to make when you are eating healthy. So we can't look at our pockets. So, a couple of bucks is, my child is worth a couple of bucks. I'm not going to continue to buy him this just because I get more meat. I'm going to get him this, right? So I have to buy 2 of these almost to equal this, but my child is worth it. Our health is worth it. All these chemicals that they're putting in these foods, guys, is what's giving us cancer. It's what giving us chronic diseases, autoimmune diseases, aging us, breaking us down. And we have to be mindful of this stuff. And so my word to you today is less chemicals. So when you are shopping, the one thing you can do to start eating healthy is just turn over in the back and say, oh my God, this one has a paragraph this thick of chemicals as opposed to this one having a paragraph this thick of chemicals. So that's the first thing I want you to do, right? Count the number of ingredients and chemicals in foods. Boom, and it might cost a little bit more, but I'm sure you're worth a couple of bucks. Give me a thumbs up if you are worth a couple of bucks, because I am. I'm giving you 2 thumbs up. Thumbs up if you're worth a couple of bucks. So throw out that dogma that eating healthy is. There you go. I love those thumbs up. Throw out that dogma, guys, that eating healthy is expensive, because you're going to pay for it in the long run rather than the short run, okay? And my dad always says we dig our mouths with our graves, right? No, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. We dig our graves with our mouths. So that's the one thing I want to talk to you about. I think I finished it. Yeah, I think I got it all done. So anyway, so that's what I want to show you guys. I wanted to talk to you guys about just one way to start eating healthy, counting the chemicals, And listen, it doesn't cost that much more. So you are worth it. You're worth a couple bucks. Now I want to invite you guys into something that is amazing that I put together. It's an elimination cleanse. It's a 21-day cleanse for $21. This is something that is, I call it the new you cleanse because, yes, I love it. Yes, Rashawn. Tell everybody that. And if you guys know of anybody who could use this video right now, please share it right now. Share it with your loved ones. I know we all want our loved ones to eat healthier, our friends, so please just spread the love. But I've got this awesome 21-day cleanse, and it's not some concoction that you shake up and put together and drink. It's a whole foods meal that I have put together, a way of eating or eating regimen that I put together, and I got it down to a very low cost because I want everybody to experience this and what I've experienced by eating this way. I usually charge about $97 plus because I coach people through it one-on-one, but I was able to get it down to an online course and charge just 21 bucks for it. So I've got this awesome cleanse for $21 for 21 days, and I support you personally on my private Facebook group. Once you do join the cleanse, you get into my private Facebook group, and I'm always talking to you and texting you and telling you what to eat, and we go on shopping trips, things like that. But you're into my private community where I support you through this cleanse, and it's a great thing to do with like your husband or your wife or your children. It's something that you can bring you guys closer, something that you guys can all learn to eat healthy on, and it's just an online course that I provide to you, and you've got all these videos and all these. It's really easy and it's awesome. It will change your life. You will get more energy, more clarity. You will lose excess weight. So if you do have some excess weight that you want to lose, most people lose 10 pounds within the first 7 days. Not 10 pounds that will come back on you, but 10 good pounds that will stay away. You get way more energy, way more clarity. You get better gut health. So your digestive system is working better. It is just amazing. A lot of people kick sugar and coffee. Now I know you're like, wait a minute. I ain't trying to kick no sugar and coffee. I have no expectations except for you to feel better. But I did. I kicked sugar and I kicked coffee with this because I found my natural energy, and it gets you off that blood sugar roller coaster of needing caffeine and needing sugar. It teaches you how to crave natural sugars for your energy, things like that. So anyway, I invite you to take it. It's amazing. It's only $21. So how it goes is the first week, I prep you, get you ready, wean you off. The second week, we eliminate all the horrible stuff in our diets like dairy, sugars, gluten, things like that, nightshades. And then that third week, we implement them back in slowly and see how they affect your body. A lot of people get like neck pain goes away because they're not eating inflammatory foods, things like that. People sleep better, all kinds of stuff, because you're just eliminating all these chemicals out of your diet. And the added thing is for a lot of people, they lose weight. Now, for my smaller people, they think, I don't want to lose any weight. It's not a weight loss diet. You just lose excess weight. That means if you are a smaller person and you're dealing with like a little gut issue, like a little, poochy gut, you lose that. So you're not going to lose your butt or your legs or anything like that. You ain't going to lose your thickness, but you will lose that excess weight. So I'm going to put the information for the cleanse in the chat. Now, probably everyone who tuned into the live, I'll probably just inbox you the information. And for being on the live today, you do get $5 off. So I'm going to give you a promo code for $5 off the cleanse. So it's only $16. It's worth more. I don't want you to think you're getting something cheap. I have made this cleanse so that it can be inexpensive and available to everyone. I don't think that health should be something that you have to, is a privilege. I want everybody to be healthy, especially, down south. I just really think that there's a, I don't know the word right now, but there's a calling and a yearning for us to kind of uplift ourselves in a healthy way. And so I want to make this thing available to everybody. So that's why it's $21. Not because it's cheap, just because the way that I'm delivering it to you allows me to cut the cost. So anyway, I love you guys. Yeah, girl, I love discounts too. Hey, Gary. So yes, I'm going to put it in the chat. Please share it with everyone. The moment you join, I put you in my private Facebook group, and I support you all the way through. And please share this with anyone that you would think could use this information. If you guys got any questions for me about health right now, I'm all open. Let me know. Anybody got any questions right now before we end the video? And I thank you guys for tuning in. Any questions? Any questions about the cleanse? Any questions about eating, dieting, any of that stuff? And if you don't have any questions right now, you can inbox me any questions and I'll be happy to answer them for you. So guys, thank you so much. I want to give a shout out to my brother. It's his birthday. My brother, Travis Haines, happy birthday. He might not watch this video, but happy birthday to my brother. And I love you guys. Thanks for watching. My website is studioshe.com. studiosheis.com or JacindaHaines.com. JacindaHaines.com will take you to my website where you could look at, we do empowerment parties at the studio now. A lot of you guys know I closed Detour and reopened the studio. It's a female empowerment studio where I empower you to be the best woman that you can be in every area of your life. And it is awesome. Will it suppress your appetite? Girl, no. You don't want your appetite to be suppressed. So that's a myth. Hey, Lataka. It's definitely not an appetite suppressant. And again, you don't want that. You want your appetite to always be on. And let me tell you why. Okay, that's called metabolism. Okay, so let's think about a fire. When you're building a fire, you have to put logs on the fire constantly for the fire to burn, right? Right. So that's just like your system, okay? Your metabolism. You want to always feel hungry. Always feel hungry. That means you're burning calories. You do not want your appetite to be suppressed. That makes you sluggish. Your body needs food for energy. The problem is that we're feeding ourselves food that doesn't give us energy. Okay? So this elimination diet is not even something that you have to count calories with. You can eat so much on it. You can eat chicken, fish, turkey. You just can't fry it. But no, we're actually going to crank up your appetite, to be honest with you. But we're going to feed yourself foods that's just going to keep on fueling you through the day. Now let's get back to that fire that I was talking about. So you're laying logs on the fire, right? And if you stop putting logs in the fire, what happens? The fire goes out, right? Perfect. So that's what my problem is. Yes, that's what your problem. Don't ever think that you need to starve yourself to lose weight. If you starve yourself to lose weight, you're gonna gain more weight because your body's gonna hold on to that. Your body holds on to fat, and it holds on to fat for energy. So you're gonna hold on to gut weight mostly if you are not eating. So let's go back and talk about that. So if you stop putting logs on the fire, then the fire stops burning. That's just like your system. So your system will stop burning. You'll stop losing weight. You'll stop. Your system will get slow, and your energy gets low, and you stop burning calories. So it kind of works against you. And let me take that a little bit further. So when you are burning a fire, what type of logs do you have to put on that fire for it in order for it to continue to burn? Quality logs, right? I think you put dry logs on the fire. There's a certain type of log you want to put on the fire as a wet logs, and it continues to burn. So that's the equivalent of putting good foods in your body so that the fire just continues to burn. Now, if you put paper into that fire, what happens? It whoops up and goes away real quick. That's the same thing as eating sugars and foods that are not high quality and foods that with empty calories. So when you put paper, and which is the equivalent, like I said, to sugar in your system. You get this big old, and then you drop, right? And your system doesn't burn, and you have to keep on putting sugars and keep on putting coffee into your system and keep on and keep on and keep on. Now you're on this blood sugar roller coaster. Now you're gaining weight. Now your energy's all over the place. Now you're depressed. Now you're anxiety. It's just a ball. It just rolls into your life. It rolls into your life. Now you're too tired to chase your dreams. Now you're too tired to get up and take care of yourself. So it all starts with what we're eating, guys. I promise you. It all starts with what we're eating. Most of the where we are in our lives, in our love lives, our finances, our careers, our energy starts from how we're feeding ourselves. Our body is the asset to our calling. So, and that's what I preach at Studio She. That's how I coach. And that's what it is. So yes, any other questions? Great question. And I'm glad you guys were able to learn something from that. Give me a thumbs up if you guys learned something from that logs on the fire example that I use. When I used to personal train clients, that was something that I came up with to kind of tell them, to explain to them how metabolism worked. And it always kind of got them like, oh, that makes sense. So I always use that example. Great question. LaShonda Walker, try this instead of the military diet. Oh yes, I don't even know what the military diet is, girl. This is not even a diet. This cleanse that I'm talking about is more about what you can eat as opposed to what you can't eat. And I'm trying to come up with another word rather than diet for it, like eating plan maybe. Maybe I should call it, am I losing you guys? Look, my connection is trying to fail. The devil is trying to get into this, the devil is a lie. He's trying to shut me down right now. And lose you guys again because I lost the last video. But any other questions? Please share this with anyone that you know. And again, ask me questions now, or you can inbox me and I'll be happy to answer any questions for any other questions, guys. Are you guys in for the cleanse? Give me a thumbs up if you are going to try the cleanse. Hey, Amaris. Give me a thumbs up if you're going to try the cleanse. Are you worth $16 today? Yes. Awesome. Are you worth $16 today because you're on this? Awesome. Good. Yes, I got another thumbs up. I invite you to do this with your friends. So if you're going to do it, invite your friends to do it. Do it together so you have a support system. If you are married, do it with your husband or your wife. Do it with your kids. Teach your kids how to eat healthy. This is a time for you guys to bond and come together on something. You know, absolutely. Thumbs up. I love it. I love all the thumbs up. I love that you guys are taking a stand towards your health right now, guys. I'm telling you, it's a rolling block to all of your domino effect that will affect all of your life. And I'm here to support you. So I will be posting the $5 off coupon and how to sign up for the cleanse as soon as we're done, because I don't know how to do that right now because I am tech not savvy and I might mess this thing up. But I'm going to go ahead and end right now. If you guys have no more questions, I'll sit here for about 30 more seconds because it's kind of like a lag. And inbox me if you have any questions. You can also call the studio. The number is 251-471-9600. Again, 251-471-9600. Call me, ask any questions. And guys, we got a pole empowerment party happening on Friday night if you guys want to come. It's awesome. It's eight women. We get together. We talk about our limiting beliefs. We talk about the power of God in our lives, in every area of our lives. We talk about the woman that we want to be, and we strip away any limiting belief or any fear that we have that's getting in the way of us and that woman that God wants us to be. And we use the pole. It's really fun. So it's called a pole empowerment party. They are awesome. I just want to throw that out there. 8 women. That's all. Very intimate, very fun at the studio. I'll put the link for that in there as well. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and log off. I've had a wonderful time talking to you guys today. Please share the video, inbox me if you have any questions, and the link is on the way. Bye-bye.